Hello, my name is Jennifer. This is Metachana speaking. Today I have a crystal grid for everyone. It has a very special purpose because of what is going on this month. So, right now we are in a Lightworker gateway, or I should say, a new Lightworker gateway is coming. But the way these gateways are working, it's not really a 1 day gateway, it's really this 30-day range of time where energies from one specific galactic group are being sent to Earth for the light workers. Right now, the gateway that we are in is with the Mintonkans. They are sending energy specifically to support our sacral chakras. The sacral chakra, um, it's associated with the color orange. It is in the, if you are female, it is in the region that you would associate with like your ovaries. Um, it's a chakra that controls creativity and joy and sexuality and sensuality. And because this is the area that these energies are focused on, the number one objective of their energies is to clear trauma for us or to assist traumas with either coming to the surface so we can feel those emotions so we can release them, or if they're ready to clear, just moving those out. So it's kind of an intense, in my opinion, it's an intense location to be trying to move trauma out of because that chakra is the housing point for sexuality. Sexual trauma is one of the major traumas that will be released from that region for the next 30 days or so. So I felt really compelled to create a crystal grid that will further support specifically victims of sexual assault, victims of childhood molestation, victims of rape. So I already created a crystal grid with the Lightworker video that was specific to the sacral chakra, but I really wanted to create a grid that was just for supporting victims of sexual assault, whether that is in this lifetime or past lifetime. And I assure you, all of us have had many past lifetimes with these experiences because we do come to experience everything. So I felt really compelled to create a grid that's going to support us and comfort us during this trauma release that might get really, really involved, really, really emotional. So I do have a crystal grid I put together with Archangel Michael. He's here right now. I can feel his energy. I hope he doesn't make me cry. Um, he wanted to step forward for this video today. Um, I get the sense that because he is the protector, the defender, uh, archangel, that he really wanted to step in as a protective energy for the video. So what he's actually going to do, I've asked him if he wanted to do a message. He said yes. I have 3 different oracle card decks. It's not a big message. He told me 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3 cards. Is that right? Was it supposed to be 2? 2, 2, 1. Okay, 2, 2, and 1. My face is already itching, so he is lined up and ready to go. I think these are slippery cards, so I'm going to get started on this. So he's going to have a message, and then we'll go over to looking at the actual crystal grid. And this one? 2 of them, right? Are they going to go together? Yeah, he says they are. Do I need to pull all the cards first? No? Okay, just a little bit at a time. All right, have this jump out for me, Michael. I don't want to mess this one up. It's giving me one card. No. Is it in here? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this? Is it one of these? Is it this one on the bottom? Okay. That's not right. That's not right. Wonder why I'm messing this one up right now. Is it? It's nearby. Hold on. Just clearing my energy because I'm getting guesses where I shouldn't be getting guesses. Okay, let's try this again. Is that the one you want? Just had a little tiny bit of interference, but it's gone now. It happens. It happens sometimes if you're using your pendulum. You think you're talking to one person, and then another entity will slide in. So that's why it helps if you can um, discern how the energy feels, or if you're getting answers that just don't seem right. You have to always have your discernment going whenever you're ahead things jump out trying to talk to the spiritual world. Is it in this stack? This one? Right on top? I get okay, so I'm getting interference, but I'm gonna use my discernment. I can tell this is a no even though my shoulder is saying yes. So yep. Okay, so he wants this one. Yeah, okay. So I have two cards here. I'm gonna show you both of them. So this is Into the Unknown. And she looks exactly like she's going into the unknown, right? She's blindfolded. We don't know where we're going when we're going into the unknown. And we also have this one. Try not to have too much shine for you. She's cleaning house. He says, don't, gosh, I can hear him quite well. He says, don't be scared. Don't be afraid. It's hard to let go of it's hard to let go of trauma, especially a trauma this personal where it impacts your physical body, right? You have a physical body memory of these things. You have an emotional body memory of these things. You have a cellular memory of these things. It impacts your spirit, your soul. So it's layers of impact. And he's saying that sometimes releasing this, letting this go, bringing this up, talking about it, any of those things, very scary. He says, don't be scared. This is what you need. This is his energy. He says, this is the right time to let this go. Does he have to do the love energy? We could just talk. We don't have to cry. And he's comparing it to cleaning house, that this is old stuff. For some of you, it's not old, he's saying. For some of you, it's, it's from a past life, it's from childhood. But he's saying this is cluttering your soul. This is this doesn't belong to your soul. This is like a foreign object. This trauma is like a foreign object to your soul that it he's showing me like it's in a closet. He's showing me like a a door to like a closet that's in like a attic or a basement, like something that's really dusty and dirty, and you're creaking it open, you forgot about all the stuff you were keeping in this closet, and that's where he wants us to dig into, and that's where it feels like we're digging into the unknown to clean out the closets for our betterment. You want two of these? I'm going to pull the cards from the next deck. These are really slippery. Hopefully I can discern, although some of them do. Is that the one you want? Okay, I'll do it. Oh, those flew out. Do you want one of these? Okay, okay, okay. I pulled one I thought he wanted. I need to listen harder. Hold on. Is it one of these? Yeah. Okay. So the first card, it's super shiny. See if we can make it not. There we go. First card, hold is relax. And the second card, a little shiny here. This one is move forward. So these ones are pretty self-explanatory, right? For relax, the only way that the trauma can really truly leave your body is for the body to be physically relaxed. And this is all trauma, no matter where it's located. So if you're feeling um, stressed or tense, if you're feeling um, like I I want to do this to kind of show it to you. You know how sometimes we go out in the world and the world seems kind of like a rough place, and we kind of start having this layer around us that we build up, this toughening up, and we kind of start, sorry, I'm probably touching my mic. We start kind of concealing our heart and blocking our heart and protecting our hearts and protecting ourselves from the world. If you're in that kind of fetal position, defensive position, your trauma can't leave because your energy body is literally condensed and there's nowhere for this trauma to leave. You have to feel safe. You have to open up and relax, and that's the only way that the trauma can find its way out if it's, time for it to go. So when you're looking at this grid later, make sure that you kind of take some deep breaths, and I'll remind you guys, take some deep breaths and try to relax and open up, and that will help your trauma exit. Move forward. That's what this is. Move forward. Just leave the the things we don't need, the things that don't serve us. Let's leave them behind and let's step into, where are my cards? Let's step into the unknown, where it sounds like it's scary, right? Because it's the unknown, but there's actually, it's the beautiful unknown. It's the place where we have all these opportunities without the trauma holding us back. And that is why it is moving forward. All right, he wants only one card from this deck. We're going to see if we can find it. Oh, is that? There's like literally one that flew out. Interesting. I'm being told no, but I feel yes, so I'm going to just go with it. Because again, I'm getting interference. So here's the card. Whale song resonating. Okay. He is recommending that we use music this month. Music, because it is has a certain frequency. He's recommending that we use music. Is there a certain kind you want us? to use? Music that speaks to your heart is what he's saying. I get the vibe almost like I want to say sad songs, but that's not quite right. Heartfelt music is what he's looking for. So it can still be upbeat, but heartfelt music. He's saying that the resonance, the vibration of that music assists with this release. Why? Does it open us up more? No. Oh. Oh God, of course. Duh. I should have known this answer. Love. The music was made with love. It is heartfelt music. Love heals. So let's listen to music that was made with a love energy in order to heal the trauma that any of the traumas that aren't yet healed. Let's heal them with love so that we can release them because this grid is designed to release. It's designed to pull things up for you, but we still have to heal it. So let's listen to some music this month a couple times. Loving music, whatever feels loving to you. It's going to be a different song for every person, right? And that's going to help you heal it so that you can let it go. So this is perfect. Okay. So that is Archangel Michael's message to everyone. I'm going to go ahead and show you this crystal grid that we made. Okay, so this is the crystal grid that Archangel Michael and I put together. Um, I have several different sprays that I'm going to be using with this one today. And there's a lot of different colors on this grid. And the reason is because even though the sacral chakra is the area that kind of houses your sexuality, which is the orange color represented by this center stone, which is a flower agate, carnelian. Even though it's in that sacral area, it's actually multiple, if not all, chakras that are deeply impacted by sexual assault or childhood rape. As you can imagine, or any rape at any age. So you can imagine it impacts the heart, which is the pink and the green colors that you're seeing on here. Um, it impacts your solar plexus, which is the area of your personal power and your self-worth. So that's what a little bit of the yellow color we have on here is. It, it impacts your spirituality potentially. Um, and it also impacts a lot of times the throat area. A lot of times victims feel shame um, or uh, or just some kind of need to have secrecy around these events. And so for the throat, we don't have blue on the grid, but I've brought in three different blue sprays that we're going to be using. So let's get started on those. So the first one's actually not a blue spray. So this one, these are all Amanda Ellis's sprays available on her website. I'll put the link in the description. This one is Sunrise, New Dawn. So this one has the colors of the sacral chakra in it. It also has kind of a red color for grounding and safety, which another chakra, right? The root chakra, another chakra that's impacted by these events because of course, how can you how can you feel safe when you've had something like this occur, right? So it definitely impacts many, many, many of the chakras, if not all. So new dawn. So I'm going to spray this one. Smells amazing. So I want you, while you're looking at this grid, while you're listening to me, if you can, go ahead and just take a few deep breaths. Just kind of relax, kind of consciously bring your shoulders down a little bit and kind of expand your rib cage a little bit. Just want to be nice and open so that anything that's ready to release from you can just easily escape. Not everyone will feel when things leave their body. That's okay. Just because you don't feel anything does not mean that something did not leave. So everyone experiences it differently, right? Ooh, I'm going to save this one. So we did New Dawn. I want to do this one now. Light in the Dark. This is her spray called Midnight Indigo. Midnight Indigo, Light in the Dark. Perfect. So these are just, I haven't used these sprays for just about anything that I can think of, but what perfect sprays for releasing old energy, bringing in new energy, and bringing in light to a dark situation. It's perfect for what we're doing. Um, the next blue one that I have, yeah, I don't know if you can read that or not. It says Sapphire Divine Peace Energy Spray. I wanted this to be a peaceful, comforting grid. And so, of course, we're bringing in divine peace for this. And then I originally only had these three sprays, but I realized I would be kind of silly if I didn't bring in this one. This is the Archangel Michael spray from Amanda Ellis, Communication and Safety. So this is for that safety, security, protection component. I want you to feel safe to release this energy, whether it is in this lifetime or a past lifetime. You don't have to be aware of this past lifetime for this to release now. Ooh, lots of energy with that. You do not have to be aware of these past lifetimes for them to release right now. Archangel Michael wants you to feel safe in doing this. This is also a communication spray. So if you feel compelled to communicate about this event for whatever reason, if this is a current lifetime event, if this is something you feel like you need to share with someone, share with a therapist, something you need to write down for yourself, if there's any communication component that will serve you in your healing that you feel compelled to do, then that spray is going to support that communication. You don't need to communicate about this in order to release it. If you feel compelled to, you might want to do any of the things I said. You might want to just write a letter to this person that is never sent to them. There are lots of different ways, but you're going to have to use your own judgment of what feels right to you because your soul, already knows the best way for you. So you don't have to do this in any particular way that anyone else has done it before. You might need to express some of this event through a creative outlet other than writing. You might need to paint this. You might need to have a physical outlet for this. There's lots of different ways that might serve you to help heal this. But here's our grid. We put all our sprays on here. This has been activated using my body, using the energy of Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and of all of my guides who are willing to step forward to assist all of you in your healing today and every day. So this grid will be on our website at Orange Light Energy. You can download it, view it anytime you like, save it as a screensaver on your computer, whatever, however you would like to use it, it is there for you to look back on anytime you like. Or of course, you could watch this video again if that works better for you. but you've viewed it long enough for it to be effective. You only need about 60 seconds for it to take effect. You can look at this as many times as you want, as long as you want, every single day. There's no such thing as looking at it too much. Um, but 60 seconds is absolutely going to give you the impact that we're looking for here. So I wish all of you healing and trauma release, and I will see you all next time.